clicking this video, you have realized how crucial your appearance is to your branding, to how people perceive you, to how they take you seriously. You haven't understood the importance of your appearance, you don't know where to start from. Or maybe you know where to start from, but you do not have the money to elevate your appearance, and that is why I am for you. This video is strictly for you. Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video we are going to be discussing on how to level up your appearance. It is something that a lot of people are battling with, to take you down the road one by one. So let's get right into it. Your appearance is a very crucial part of your being because it determines how people perceive. 95% of your first impressions is judged by your appearance before you even have the opportunity to prove to them that, oh, I actually have something up here. What if peradventure you are not given the opportunity? Not as if people who don't want to give you the benefit of doubt, but it's a very psychological thing. People like something that is good, but that's in the enter person eye. If you don't understand all of that, people will give more preference to anybody that looks put together. Whether or not the person has money or is an important person is a topic for another day. I've seen this play in everyday life. I know how serious people take me when I am put together, as opposed to the type of treatment I'm given when I just decide to go out anyhow looking like an unwake. So because of this, it is very essential that you take care of your appearance. So the first thing I would want you to do for yourself is actually tell yourself what you want to be described as. How do you want to appear? What is your style? For me, I've always known that I want my style to be very elegant, classy, modest, and minimalistic. I feel the joy in my heart when a few days ago my sister and I were discussing, and she told me, Somtochukwu, your style is elegant and chic. And I was so happy because I never discussed this with anybody. I never told her, oh sis, I want my style to be elegant and chic. But she was able to comprehend as for me that my style is elegant and chic, and that really showed me that I am actually getting to somewhere. You have to determine what is it that I want to be described as. I just learned recently that there are things like different styles for women. I don't know for men. Sorry. The description is basically going to be like this. I want when people see me, they think that this person is classic, elegant, modest, and chic, and go on and add whatever you want people to perceive you as. Again, I'm not saying that you should dress for people. I want you to be happy with where you are. Then shown from people is something that follows suit, not necessarily doing it for them, but that was what you want, and it happens that people are taking recognition of it. Having described the type of person you want to be addressed as, it is very essential to know the power of little things. I mean, you can have the entire money in the world, you can be wearing Prada, Gucci, Gabbana, but if you do not have these types of systems in place and you neglect this little thing, they will think that you're wearing Okerika. Why do you think that people spend millions on hair, on clothes, on jewelry? It's a very simple reason, because they want to be put together, and being put together now gives a certain perception. In fact, people are not necessarily after Prada or what they've spent their money on. People are intrigued by how put together they look, how good, how enticing. Psychologically, these people are thinking, this person looks put together, this person looks good, and automatically it's now, oh, if I have a Prada bag, if I have a Balenciaga, I'll look put together just like this person. Even those people wearing the Prada, if you notice it, they organize and color coordinates whatever they are wearing. They are not wearing it just for wearing. So when you're buying a product or when you're buying all these luxury things, there's always something they are trying to sell to you. They don't just outrightly sell Gucci and Gabbana to you. So we are going to be borrowing that concept and have a mental note that what you're after is looking put together and not how much you're wearing. And that is where the power of little things like ironing your shirts before you go, little things like cleaning your dusty shoes before you go out of the house, like understanding color coordinate. Are you getting the gist now? Little things like you need to change your all back when it's looking rusty, little things like taking your wigs for a revamp when needed, things as applying deodorant before stepping out. So next time that you want to go out, make sure that you're not wearing two different patterns, that your clothes is okay, shoe is cleaned, make sure that your hair is braided properly. I understand that the country is hard, but I know that you can still afford a neat all back. Number 2 is that you do not want to have a good appearance only when you are going to somewhere very important, which most of us do. You also want to look put together at home. Intentionally create a comfortable wear, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 depending on you. And something controversial in my own opinion is that any clothes you do not feel comfortable with going out, do not wear it at home. Clock it. Any clothes you do not feel comfortable with going out, do not wear it at home. Hear me out. Now, a lot of times we stay at home and we make this mistake of saying, oh, this clothes is torn, it's my house clothes. I don't know if anybody does it, but I know that I do it. Or maybe in the course of washing your clothes, clothes gets bleached or stained and you cannot wear it to go out. What do? We transform it to a house clothes. Then you will be tempted to wear that same clothes and go for an errand. And sometimes you never can tell how long your journey will be. You may want to buy this sort of Coke in front of your house. Then you go to that store and you don't see the Coke. You go to the next store, you don't see the Coke. And unfortunately, you are gonna go to the next street because you cannot start coming back to change your clothes just because of Coke. So we are taking it seriously. Any clothes you cannot wear to go out, please drop it. It has done, dispose it. Honestly, tell me what you think about this. Come on, girl, learn how to do some things by yourself. You mean in 2025 you don't know how to sew your clothes? Not sew like sewing a whole dress, amending a torn part of your dress. 2025, girl, you cannot do basic makeup. Chelsea, come on now. Chelsea, come on now. Everything you're running to a third party to help you and do it basically because you lack this skill set. I mean, you must know how to do everything by yourself, but there are some essential things that you should learn how to do by yourself, and that is why you are on a budget. There are 1,001 classes on YouTube, be it the good ones, be it the bad one. It sounds strange, right? Yes, in 2025 some people do not know how to sew clothes. It even maybe you watching this video. Some people do not know how to style their hair, pack your natural hair. Why? For what reason? Come, tell me in the comment section why you cannot do it. I'm not judging, I listen and I don't judge, but this is a sign for you to get some basic skills. The next thing I would advise anyone who is trying to level up their appearance is honestly prioritize quality over quantity. You may think that it's the most expensive luxury items that are more quality. Again, it's a psychological thing. People tend to equate price with quality. Therefore, when the price of a product is high, there's a presumption that the quality of that product is correlating, right? But in reality, that is not obtainable. In some cases it is, in some it's not. So you guys shine your eye, tear your eye when you enter market. Oh sorry, I need to be demure. Shine your eye when you're entering into the market. Open your two eyes. Do not buy something mainly because it is pricey. Look for the qualities. There are things to look out for in every product, and that is why it goes back to the first point that I stated, the little things that matter. If you want to buy a bag, there are certain things that make a bag quality regardless of the price, and if those things are not present, then you should not be buying the bag, whether or not it is pricey or not, whether or not it is a fashion brand. I want to show you. Can you guess the price of this bag? Tell me in the comment section. But I simply want to tell you that the quality of this bag is not worth the price. Notwithstanding the price of this bag, I'll use this bag for just 3 months and the handle of the bag is out. This is the bag inside. Was it pricey? Yes, it was pricey. But was it quality? No, it was not. So whenever you want to purchase something, please go ahead and check the integrities of the price. Now you want to buy a wig. Sorry, I like wigs, so that's why I'm using wigs more often. You want to buy a wig, you should be able to differentiate on your own the difference between bone straight, woman hair, blend, synthetic, and not just go ignorant just to go and buy wig. No, if you go like that, you will come back with a synthetic at the price of bone straights. Who is at loss? You are at loss. On top of what? On top of the money where you don't get. Sorry again, I'm not demure. On top of the money you don't have. What I'm trying to say is that at the end of the day, you should be able to differentiate between quality products and what makes them not to be quality. Having determined how to differentiate between products that are quality from their replicas, I want you to understand that it is better for you to buy, example, a shoe worth 25,000 naira than for you to buy an abamid. In my own opinion, the person who has bought that 25,000 naira shoe that is quality has made a better financial decision on a budget than you who would constantly buy 5,000 naira abamid, 5,000 naira. 10 times you replace that shoe. You see that when you add up all the times you've bought a new slippers, it would have surpassed the amount of the 25,000 naira shoe originally, and you have bought 7 good slippers, while the person that bought 1 slippers for 25,000 naira still has her slippers intact. So it is better for you and more budget friendly that you invest in quality items. If the quality item is cheaper, if you can buy a quality slippers 5,000 naira, why not? Go ahead. If it is not, please leave it alone. Remember, you are on a budget. It's not that you're not spending at all. If you can also get a thrifted bag that is quality, good for you. Nobody wants to know how you bought whatever you're wearing. The most important thing at the end of the day is that you look put together. Whatever you are purchasing can last you for 3 years, 5 years before you purchase another one. If you've watched to this point, please do me the honors of subscribing to my channel. So an extra tip I'll also be giving is that it's very important that you invest in yourself. Ooh, how did I forget this? First place you should be leveling up your appearances is from within, not as a character, which is also very essential. Your character, your morals, your principles should be checked, right? But first of all, let's make sure that you are alive first before developing your character. Please, 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 and please, especially as a woman, Can we normalize going for routine checkups? Maybe not something very serious, but going to the hospital even when we are not feeling bad. Please, can we normalize it? Please, in your leveling up journey, please add medical checkup. So many people are working cops, and that is why one slap they will give somebody, you will hear that the person fainted and died, for the person to faint. So it is very essential for you to take good care of this body you're trying to make people perceive something good out from. Also spiritually too, pray to your God, because a lot of things can happen. Aside from that, also it is very essential building your confidence, because sometimes you will just look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, what the hell am I seeing? Leveling up is tackling your insecurities now. If you feel that you have a big fupa, back fat, and you don't like it, please hit the gym and come out of it, or do your exercise. Let's think that is also limiting a lot of people from leveling up their experiences, that they really expect an overnight change, forgetting that the good things come gradually. If I had the opportunity to, I really want to change my entire wardrobe, but I cannot. Why? Because I don't have the financial capacity to do that for the moment. So what is an ordinary, reasonable person going to do? Gradually, by piece, I see what is in my style, I buy. Before you know it, all the things accumulate. You're going to be buying pieces that you like. You're going to be keeping them, taking good care of them, stocking them, buying more. Before you know it, you're building your closet step by step. So please give yourself the grace, because it's very discouraging, honestly. I know that gradual process is very discouraging, but at the end of the day, you reap the benefit because you continuously done it over time. I'm gonna give that I know that everyone has said on social media is that Pinterest is your friend. Pinterest is your friend. Please go and download Pinterest. If you're looking to be elegant or anything, go on Pinterest, type elegant, chic and classy, and Pinterest will bring everything it knows about elegant, chic and classy for you. Then you go through it and click the ones that resonate more with you, save it in your board, and at the end of the day, if you see a clothing item more than 5 times, you know you're going to buy it. And when you're buying your dresses, know that there's something complementing it in your wardrobe. Don't just buy anything for buying sake. If you do not feel comfortable in a piece of clothing, do not wear it. Tap in. Maybe because of your insecurities, or you are not just that type of person. Please do not make the mistake of buying that clothes. Do not make the mistake of giving excuses for that clothes. For me, I do not like sleeveless, no matter the type, be it spaghetti or normally sleeveless, because I have an insecurity of my arm. I would never. A lot of times I've heard people tell me like, oh, but it looks good on you, but the honest truth is that I don't feel it looks good on me, and at the end of the day, I go out with that clothes, I am not feeling confident enough. Remember that I told you that you do not want to elevate your style because of other people. You want to elevate your style because you know that this is what you want for yourself. What other people think after you've leveled up is an aftermath of your desire to level up your appearance. Insecure about your big stomach, please buy clothes that cover that big stomach. Yes, work on dealing with your insecurities, quite alright, but for now you've not dealt with it. Do not try it. I hope you found this video helpful, and till the next time, remember to be subscribed, stay subscribed, and we'll see in my next video.